I can at least hope that this debate with Fox News tonight proved that Google is no longer taking funding from the Open Society Institute, and I can hope that Google got the message about George Soros being a capo, and we'll see. I mean, maybe the strategy was to make the Republicans and Fox News look like a bunch of idiots, but with the way that Google handled things, I really don't think, or at least I could hope that to make Republicans look like idiots wasn't Google's strategy. And as I said, I hope they got the message that George Soros had been indeed a capo, that all this stuff from Media Matters and all these other organizations. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see in the coming days what Google's intent was for sponsoring the debate, because to me it was a little, I guess, suspect, or at least unusual, that Google would be working with an organization who George Soros hates when they accept funding from the Open Society Institute, or at least they used to. And by the way, I wonder if George Soros isn't funding some people on Google and YouTube and sites like that, especially ones, for example, who leave these kinds of comments on people's pages. I swear this is actually what's left on my page, just because they don't agree with my view about is it good for the Jews. By the way, we all know that George Soros hates Israel, and he obviously proved that he hates Israel during the Holocaust, and let's just say that ultimately George Soros didn't do himself any good, considering that it's one thing to be an anti-Semite, it's another to be a self-hating Jew. But back to the point. So this is the kind of stuff that people are leaving on my page, and other pages as well, and I have a feeling that half of the hate on YouTube and Google and sites like that is supported by George Soros, or supported by some of his proxies, because remember, George Soros is a pretty rich guy and has a lot of resources, and as I said, I hope that Google no longer accepts funding from George Soros, because if they continue to accept funding, they would obviously be a proxy for George Soros. But anyway, this is what people are leaving on my page. Quote, and this is a quote, so this isn't me, and I even said to him, the guy who left this comment on my page, I said to him, thanks for proving one of my points, you anti-Semitic bully. Because this is what he said, and I quote, and I guess I'm emphasizing the and I quote part, because I can't even believe I'm repeating this, but it has to be repeated. Quote, I talk shit to you, but you're not even worth my time, you half retarded. And then he uses the C word, which I'm not going to repeat, so. But I mean, oh my lord, here we go again. Yep, he continues to call me the C word. Probably one of George Soros's proxies. As I said, who doesn't like Israel, and who doesn't like the idea that Google actually supported Fox News in a debate. So, there you go, and take care and have a good evening.